guys, welcome to episode 7 of Knights of the Pound Table. I'm Cole.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Taylor.
Yeah, so we got a special little episode today, just a quick recording session. Quick, it'll still be in like an hour fucking long. But yeah, it's just me, Caleb, and Taylor today. We're actually at Daniel's house. He's out playing D&D right now. So we're kind of in the old area that we used to record in, so the sound will probably sound similar to the first 2 episodes.
But it's just for...
Yeah, it's just for this one.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, Taylor's back in town, so that's exciting. So we thought we'd do another little recording episode with her since she was here. And everybody's pretty much busy today, so...
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
No, but we
It's
would
some
actually... We've been...
fuckies.
with this time of year, with it being final season...
A lot of stuff is going on, so we're sorry
Very
if
busy.
we've been missing weeks.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep it up, but
It's been very busy.
it's been a real busy month's time. Not necessarily a month fully, but month's time.
Check this out. You like that? Check this one out.
No, I love this.
Oh.
So Taylor has little fidget toys.
Caleb got them for me for my birthday. And it came with a little box of a couple different ones. And one of them, if you're familiar with fidget toys, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the 3 peas in a pod that you can pop out. It's one of my favorites.
I love this.
Cole seems to love it too. Yeah, it's great.
They got little faces on them.
Yeah, the middle one's a puppy.
That's fantastic. Well, on with the show.
We're just gonna talk about fidget toys for an hour.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about fidget toys for an hour. But yeah,
I need to get some silencers for these. They make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
I don't really hear them too often in the podcast.
I could hear it on the last episode.
We were probably
When
moving
I
around
would
a lot
move
more.
around.
Um,
Also, just whenever I walk, you can tell I'm coming because of this and my keys.
yeah.
You could tell I'm coming.
Yeah.
So what were we gonna talk about first?
Well, I was gonna say that, like we just said, a lot of stuff's going on right now. Like, I just finished finals, like, today. I took my last one.
Congratulations.
Yeah, very exciting. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have more consistent stuff with me being kind of out of school for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm doing online this semester, so I can pop in
Yeah.
whenever. I'm not really limited to days now.
Yeah. Which is nice.
I revolve my schedule around the pound table.
This is my life now.
This is my life. I came in uninvited and now I'm here.
I invited myself.
Ma'am, who are you here with? Me.
Me. Do you have a reservation? No. Seat me at that table.
I want to sit
please.
with the group of loud men wearing night costumes. Ma'am, we don't... Yes, you will let me.
No, not that one. I want the squeegee one.
But yeah, so it's an exciting time because a lot of interesting games actually just got released. Pokemon Snap, for example. Caleb,
Woo!
if you could... you're more into
Wow.
Pokemon Snap than I am. I have the game, but you played the original too.
Yeah, I played the shit out of the original one on the Nintendo 64 when I was younger. But now I'm sad because my Nintendo 64 doesn't really work anymore. So I sold all my... Actually, a long time ago. It was more than a couple. I sold all the games for it. Like, the Mario Party 64, that one. I sold that at GameStop and I got like $80 for it.
Yeah, Caleb, you are a little quiet on the audio,
Am I
but that's just
quiet?
because you're a quiet individual. It'll pick up fine.
Point the microphone more this ways.
Okay.
Just be louder. Big man.
To be fair, you have always had a volume issue when it comes to the podcast, but that's not your fault. You've just
I
always been a
don't
quiet
talk
person.
loud.
But
We'll
like,
be fine once we get more microphones because I'll have one that's right in front of me.
yeah, because we still only use one, so you kind of have to offset the fact that I'm loud as all get out,
Mm-hmm.
and Caleb's really quiet. In fact, it might be better if I sit there and Caleb, you sit right next to the mic.
Yeah.
But we're already here. We're already situated.
I'll just talk a little bit louder. I'll try to remember.
But yeah, Pokemon
Ooh.
Snap.
Did you break
I
it?
thought I did. I don't think I did though.
But Pokemon Snap for the Switch. Caleb got it before me. Caleb and Quaid both got it.
Quake got it first. I got it the day it came. Well, he got it in the morning. I got it that night.
Yeah.
I didn't play it on the first night I got it. I was going to, but I was tired by the time I got home. I was fucking exhausted. So I downloaded it. While I was downloading, me and Taylor played something. Was it Minecraft?
Yeah. I had my realm set up. We were playing Minecraft. Yeah. Brian was playing with us actually as well.
Yeah.
Which was pretty
He's
epic.
also at work right now.
Yeah.
Quaid's at work, Brian's at work, Daniel's playing D&D. That's where...
I'm unemployed.
I'm not. I just took the day off for finals.
I also took the day off.
Not for finals, though.
Not for finals, though. But, it's really fun. I like that game a lot.
Yeah, I was
It's got a lot of really cute, like, special photo ops that you can get. Like the one with the Grookey and the,
Pichu and the
Torterra. That was adorable.
Yeah, I was, Taylor actually bought it for me for my birthday. And I was surprised. I downloaded it last night, I played a little bit this morning, and it was really fun. It was just relaxing as opposed to, like, these high-octane action RPGs that I'm always playing. So I'm probably gonna, whenever I'm really stressed out, that's probably gonna be a game where I'm just like, Pokemon picture time, guys.
Pose for the camera.
Pose for the camera, Bab.
Pose, slut.
Call
Pose.
a giant man in front of a tiny Pikachu. Smile! Now!
It's like that fucking image where the dude's like, there's a Whopper, and he's like crying, and he's like taking a picture of it, and the Whopper's just sitting there, he's like, look at that fucking picture. Ever show that to you guys?
I've never seen this image.
1 second.
Speaking of action RPGs and stuff like that, I bought the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix collection on the Epic Store because I've played Kingdom Hearts 2 and I've played a couple of the not like the off-brand games, I don't know why I was going to say that, but like the side games like 3-5 something over something.
356 over 8 days, I think.
Yeah.
Please show me this image. It's so funny.
That's a good one. But yeah, I've been playing that a lot.
I haven't got a chance to play it. I don't really play on my Switch a whole lot as much.
Oh, we're talking about Pokemon Snap still.
I know.
No. I meant you. Because I was starting to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. We can come back to my Kingdom Hearts thing.
No, I just want to mention I haven't got the... That's why I wasn't really speaking, is because I haven't played these games as much as you guys have.
Yeah, but like I was saying...
I played Minecraft a lot.
I haven't really... I've played the side games, but like, I'm not like super big into them. 3-5, whatever. I might play that one. Because
I wish
that
they had Dream Drop distance on it.
Yeah,
because I like Dream Drop. It's fun.
I've actually played a lot of Dream Drop Distance. I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 right now because I've never played that game. And, man, combat really hits different between 1 and 2.
Well, yeah, it's because in 2 you can go fucking berserk.
Yeah, I figured 1 would be really similar, but no, they really were like... They took the combat...
1, 2, and 3's combats are, like, all, like, pretty different.
Well, 3 introduces gun.
Oh, you have a gun?
So your Keyblades can transform in 3. And if you're using...
What?
And if you're using a magic-based Keyblade, like I usually use because I was running a magic build.
Uh-huh.
So, you know in 2 where you do the Trinity and you, like, fuse with Donald or Goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're using a magic Keyblade to fuse with Donald, and you have 2 guns, you have 2 rapid-fire pistols, and when you, like, limit break gauge them or whatever, they turn into a bazooka.
That's so fucking... I need to get 3. That's the only one that I have, besides, like, some of the side games. That's the only main Kingdom Hearts game that I haven't played yet.
And I really like 3. I bought it for the PS4, but then got announced that it was coming out in PC, and I was like, I don't want to play
It's out on PC already, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's on Steam.
No, it's on
Epic.
Epic.
On Epic.
Yeah.
I thought it was on Steam.
It's on Epic. I bought it on PS4 and like a couple days later, it got announced for PC and I was like,
damn.
I don't want to play you anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore. Throws PS4 out of the window.
But yeah, I'm really excited because I'm gonna beat 1 and 2. I'm probably not gonna play the side games. I may play the one about the organization where you play as Roxas, just because Roxas was like one of my favorite characters from that game series. Oh, I'm also probably gonna play, what is it? Birth by Sleep
Oh, is that the one where you
with
play
Aqua,
as-
Terra, and Ventus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Fake
play that.
Roxas.
Yeah.
Roxas, but different.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play that one just because I believe that one's like super double extra important to the
I
story.
remember when I told you the other day that Roxas is just Sora with an X, and Xemnas is just Ansem with an X. Because there's a lot of people who are like, you know, like the alternate version, like they're Heartless or they're Nobody versions of them, and that's just their name swapped around a little bit, but with the X, they get the Voldemort treatment, and you were like, oh my god, you're right. And I was like, how did you never know, especially Roxas? Because it's
I'm
R-A-
stupid.
XOS, or wait, ROXAS. It's literally just SORA, and then they put an X in the middle of it. They're real big brain up there at the Squeenix headquarters.
Yeah, no, I had like this moment of like pog face and everything. I was like, I've never realized.
Roxas is a little gay boy.
I love him though. He's my favorite character.
Really?
He's only there for like 20 minutes in the first game, but I was like, this character's already way cooler
In
than
the
Sora.
second game?
Yeah.
It's not in the first game. Are you going to play the secret bosses in the first one?
In the first one, probably not. I'm gonna try and do the organization.
Really?
I don't know how to get to them.
They're pretty easy.
Or are you talking about the Coliseum fights?
Not the Coliseum fights.
Because I'm doing the Coliseum
Those ones
fights.
are cool too. I'm talking about the hidden bosses. Like, what's his name? There's the ghost at the clock tower in Peter Pan Place.
Oh.
He's cool. He looks cool. And then there's the dude in the Aladdin place. He's got a weird but kind of cool name. The Oni boys made fun of him whenever they went to go fight him. He's like a big snake thing with a whole bunch of arms. And he's
Yep,
got
definitely didn't
coaches.
fight that.
There's like one or two other ones. Kurt Zia. That's what his name is. Yeah, no, the secret boss fights are cool.
I was really only just running through one because I was like, I just want to play one.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get through it, want to have that experience. And then I'm so excited for 2. Because 2, you know, that was the game I grew up with, you know.
I played 1 and 2. when I
My
was young.
brother, when he was living in Florida with our grandparents, he had a PS2, so whenever we would visit, I would play Kingdom Hearts all the time. And I would just keep restarting that game, because that game is epic. I love that game. And, like, my favorite worlds in that game are the Pirates of the Caribbean world, or, what did I say the other one was? Halloween Town.
Oh, yeah.
I love those 2 worlds. And then I showed Caleb today the Kingdom Hearts 3 Pirates of the Caribbean
I
world.
did not realize it was live action, basically. Like, super
Super photorealistic.
Photorealistic. Now I have to get fucking
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3, because I love Pirates
Kingdom
of the
Hearts
Caribbean.
3, it's a little
Is it
weird.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2? Please say it's 2. I want to
With
fight
Davy Jones, right? Yeah, he's a boss fight.
Oh,
I believe he's a boss fight.
I
Yeah.
have to buy it. Oh, I gotta get it. He's my favorite character from fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. He's so cool. That's why I hate 3, because he dies in 3.
I'm really excited, Caleb, with that one.
Oh, it's so cool. Also, there's mods now for 3. And I've seen some of the mods and they look really fucking stupid.
Just play through Kingdom Hearts of SpongeBob.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I have one gripe with 3.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2 aren't exactly clear on what you're supposed to be doing at times. 3, man, they really just throw you in there.
Oh, you have no idea what you're doing half the time?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how fucking majority of those games work. You just kind of have to figure out what the fuck to do. I mean, shit.
Like, I accidentally got a secret
I would get
shield.
stuck all the time in Season 1, and I'd be like, Season 1? Fuck.
Season
In
1.
Kingdom Hearts Season 1? I get stuck all
God,
the
I
time
love
in
that
Kingdom
season.
Hearts 1, because I'd be like, it's probably also because I was like 12, and I was stupid baby brain. I was like, I don't know what to do. But, yeah, no, I would get fucking stuck all the time and just be like, damn, don't know where to go. Guess I'll just cry.
Did you actually?
No. I just stopped playing and then I'd play the next day. You know what a game that I super liked when I was a tiny baby child was on the PS2? Sonic Unleashed. Werewolf Sonic game.
Is it the PS2 version, like the really bad one, or is it the Wii
I don't
version
know
that's
which
really
one.
bad?
It's probably the Wii version. I would assume it's the
But
Wii
I like
version.
Sonic Unleashed because I played the Wii version. I really like that
I
game.
remember playing it. I fucking rented it, and I was so sad when we had to give it back. There's a man.
I have no idea if someone's trying to come in the room or not.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Quaid.
Recording a podcast episode?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We sure are.
Well, hi. We're going to make a cameo, and now we're going to leave. Goodbye. Yeah, no, that's
Oh, Quaid. Wait, hold on a second. I have RE Village, so we're going to play that tonight.
we go to sleep.
Okay.
And now Quaid's going to go die.
What a baby. Let's talk bad about him since he's gone now.
The only bad thing I can say about Quaid is that when he says he's going to go take a nap, he doesn't mean like... Oh,
I'll
like
go lay down for 30 minutes. I'm going to bed for the night.
yeah.
We'll wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It means
and
you'll
then
wake
do
me up
stuff.
when you have breakfast on the table.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is whatever. I mean, he's a hard-working boy.
We work at the same job.
He's a working boy.
He's a working boy.
That's what you want to call it.
Now I'm looking like Brian and Cameron. I just don't talk for 30 minutes.
And fucking say
I
something.
was talking about something
Well, to be fair, we've been talking about a thing that we're interested in. And
I haven't played, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Minecraft. I'm kidding.
I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
are you interested in Kingdom Hearts at all?
I have, like, heard stuff about it, but I've never got a chance to actually...
Who have you heard it from?
People you do not know.
I was about to say, if the answer is Daniel or Quaid, don't count.
I know. I know they don't count. Because they don't like it, so it's... I wonder
Let's-
what this would look like if you took the netting off.
Huh?
I'm not going
Wouldn't
to.
do the
You
same
can still
thing at
squeeze
all.
it.
Yeah, you could, but it wouldn't do the little
Bubble thing.
bubble. You were going to.
Hey, can I see that
break
squishy one?
that?
Yeah, you may. I have way more in this car, so if I break one, I'm not gonna cry about it, but I'll be pretty
I hope
upset.
it don't melt.
They went through package. They went through shipping and shit.
I mean, yeah.
We'll get them after we finish up.
Fair
It'll be
enough.
fine. It'll be fine.
Don't freak her out. She'll stim. That's not funny. She'll turn into a Friday Night Fucking Mod.
I'll turn into milk.
Beep 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 beep.
This is quiet. I love that episode of Invincible.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So many fucking memes came out of that shit.
There
It's
was one
awesome.
of Oni over Matt's body and be like, "Think, Matt. What would you do if you had a tiny clone of Hitler?"
Would you fucking torture him?
Joke's on you. This is an extended cameo.
Are you staying?
They all went out to get dinner, so I got free time.
Oh, so you're gonna hang out with us?
I got probably an hour.
Well, we now have to switch the topics
No, why?
because it's on a thing you don't like. Me and Caleb were talking about it because we like it.
Well, you guys talk about One Piece all the time, and I don't care for that.
Yeah, but it's Kingdom
You
Hearts
can
this
sit here and
time.
be quiet
I don't
with
care. You
me.
can talk about Kingdom Hearts.
You
right?
shit on it.
I mean, we were
This
basically
is
done
the
talking
worst
about
episode
Kingdom
we've ever
Hearts.
recorded.
No.
The
Last
last
episode.
was the worst.
You
one.
guys sit over here. 'cause
Also,
it's
wow.
facing
Yeah,
this
it's on
way.
monodirectional right now,
Loud.
so you should really.
You're
Yeah.
over there.
I was gonna say I can talk about why I don't like it because I have some legitimate criticism. But if you,
I mean,
haven't
if
done
you
it-
want to
I
talk
don't
about why
want
you
to
don't like
listen to you
it,
two argue. For
I'm
like,
not going to
argue.
argue with him. I'll argue with him when we're out of the podcast room. When it's podcast time, I have to respect his opinion. Out of the podcast room, I can call him a dog shit human being.
But here we have to be nice because we're coworkers.
we can
and
we can
listen
have a
better.
civilized. The last time we
Give
talked
me
about
the torch.
My soul torch.
Last time we talked about it, Quaid said, I only like that game because of nostalgia. I told him to go fuck himself.
Well,
yeah,
to be
last
fair.
time you and me
You
talked
better
about
not.
it, we had an actual conversation about it.
Yeah, but
Doesn't have to be an argument.
So I will admit, 1 is not the greatest game I've ever played. Kingdom
It's
Hearts.
okay. It's not the best out of all of them.
Yeah, like it has really fun RPG mechanics. The writing in it, I think, is fun. It's not like this. I don't care about
That's
the story.
the one thing about Kingdom Hearts that is always just going to be stupid as fuck.
Damn.
Is the
Is the right-
story.
All the
But like
non-awesome
when I
stuff.
say writing, I don't mean story. I mean like the dialogue between characters when you're not.
Oh,
Like-
or is that Final
That's
Fantasy?
that's Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Yeah, that's what that is.
You see that character in Kingdom Hearts 1.
So
Yeah.
my thing about Kingdom Hearts is,
It's bad.
Kingdom Hearts.
well, in short, yes, but I think the gameplay started out real rough and has gotten better.
Oh yeah, for certain. Like that's what I was saying about 1. 1 has
Yeah.
not very fun combat.
I'll give it credit. The combat is passable.
Well,
It's at least good.
You have to like Kingdom Hearts 3. You get a gun in that one.
I don't like that. My problem is
Davy Jones.
it's an RPG, and RPGs are very story heavy games, and the story in that game is just fucking garbage.
Which is a fair criticism. I will never.
It's super convoluted.
Yeah, I will never say that Kingdom Hearts story is the best.
Do you guys know why? Because I actually know why the story is shit. There's an actual reason for it.
If you want to talk to us about it, that's fine.
Yeah, because it's interesting. So, when Kingdom Hearts kind of blew up and started getting successful...
Do you mind if I interrupt you? And there's one reason why I think the story's super convoluted. I think it's goofy that the mobile game that they released is canon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's that was the Great Keyblade War. Like, the end of that game, I believe, is the Great Keyblade War.
Yeah.
Where all your characters die.
What's the one where you have to fight the guy who's like the original, like, Keyblade wielder? He's like a dude in a big fucking suit of armor.
That's not the original
There's, like,
Keyblade
all the
wielder.
Keyblades are around him and shit.
No, that's not the original Keyblade wielder, I don't think. I think that's the Terra fight. You fight the Remnant of Terra.
Is that what it is?
Go on, Dana.
So, the reason that the story is really kind of fucked, because the story of Kingdom Hearts could have been good, is because when Kingdom Hearts, when they realized that it was successful and had potential to be, a big series like it is now, they started making a lot of these games simultaneously. My God.
Okay, can the non-autist give the autist her stim toys back? You guys been playing with them for like 30 minutes.
Did you just put her beans in your mouth?
Yeah.
Don't put my beans in your mouth. You can put one of my beans in your mouth, but not all
handed
of
this
them.
to me. What's the problem?
Because you were like,
But go off, Daniel.
Go on
No,
with the
it's
story,
fine.
then.
Yeah.
So, a lot of these games were being produced simultaneously, and the all by separate teams.
Right.
And so they didn't really communicate back and forth with each other, so they kind of just did whatever the hell they wanted with the story,
Right.
which is why there's a lot of weird, like, convoluted bullshit that doesn't make sense, and
You mean like Recoded?
Yeah.
And the computer stuff, which
And-
I always thought was weird.
yeah, and there's a bunch of contradictions. It's because there's separate story writers essentially not talking to each other about where the story was going, and they're all writing basically separate stories. These games are almost part of a different series if you think about it from the way they were produced.
And I think that's most apparent in the jump from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Because in 2...
Real hard.
In 2, you get no real mention of the side stories. In 3,
It's
almost all the dialogue is like about something from the side stories.
Yeah.
And it's... Doesn't...
Remember the time Goofy died in 2?
Yeah.
And then Mickey was
Fucking
like, those
spoilers.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, if you guys
Get
haven't
him,
seen,
boy!
is it Brian David Gilbert's video? Whatever it is.
DBG. David
Yeah.
Brian Gilbert.
Yeah, whatever. His video on the Kingdom Hearts series. Most of it's a joke, but it's a pretty good analogy for how the story and that fucking game series works. I will always find the term "Nording a boy" really funny. He gets Norded.
I really just think the gameplay is fun in a lot of those games. Like, the gameplay is super fun. And I will admit, there's a bit of... I like playing with the Disney characters. Like, I believe there isn't a Halloween Town world in 3, and that makes me really sad. But the Pirates of the Caribbean world looks so cool. Also, there's ship combat in that world. You are a pirate.
Yummy.
You're a
That's
fucking
gonna be
pirate.
my favorite fucking world if I pick up 3.
Being a pirate is alright, maybe. You
Yeah.
are a pirate.
It's so weird to me that they fucking made them all super hyper realistic looking.
Yeah.
And they're not uncanny. Like, they just look like real ass fucking... Except for Donald and Goofy, they look a little bit weird. That's just because it's Donald and Goofy.
But
they still
like,
look
Sora looks like he
realistic.
fits in with the crew.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, my
Oh, his feet! They're so warm!
yeah.
See, and that's another thing that doesn't do anything for me with the game is oh, excuse the screaming. Is I don't care for Disney. I have
yeah,
no
it's
nostalgia for anything Disney. I've never really liked anything Disney.
I can kind of relate because I didn't really have a lot of Disney in my life growing up. partially just because my parents never really showed it to me. But I went to Disney with my family once when I was younger, and I don't really remember a lot of it. But last year...
They beat me until I couldn't.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a joke. It's funny. My friends recently took me, and I was like, man, this shit's cool. But I can't imagine coming here every year and spending fuck tons of money to be like, a mouse! Like, I can't see the hype behind it.
My uncle, his wife, she really loves it. She's one of those that goes every fucking, I mean,
See,
like, I think like twice a year even.
I can think, I go once every couple of years, ride a ride.
Universal
eat a
Studios
shitty,
is like the
overpriced snack.
only theme park I could think to
I've
go
never
to.
I've never been to Universal. So
That's the only theme park I can think of where I'd want to go multiple times a
And
year.
as far as parks go, I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie. I really like roller coasters and rides and stuff.
I've been wanting to get us all to take a trip to Universal.
I'd love to go.
And
I'm
I've been there,
terrified
it's
of
nice.
rides.
Yeah.
I like roller coasters, but they scare the shit out of me.
They just released the new Velocicoaster, which I think is going to be faster than the Hulk.
All I have to do for me is to go on them
Hulk
once.
is my favorite fucking ride,
It is
dude.
fun.
But that first ride is I'm crying and stimming and it's the worst. But after that I'm typically fine.
I know this is awful, but you say stimming, and I only can think of Fallout. Just
Yeah, I also thought about Fallout.
stim pack, stim
All
pack.
right, let's go.
But Universal's the only place I can really think of going to multiple times a year. Not only because Universal has these amazing restaurants right outside the parks.
They do.
Like, you don't even have to go to Universal. You go on the boardwalk and you get these, like, 5 amazing restaurants.
Yeah.
And then you go in the parks and, you know, you don't have to be... Dana, I forget, are you a Harry Potter person? Do you like Harry Potter?
I fucking hate
you
Harry
hate
Potter.
Harry
I
Potter?
actually actively don't like Harry Potter.
Well-
and there's a reason that I have a passionate hate for that.
Is it the author?
Partially, I don't like J.K. Rowling, but no, it's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, fair enough. Well, see, I really like Harry Potter World because they always do it up for the seasons.
Yeah.
And, like, I went Christmas this year, or last year, I guess, and it was really beautiful, and we saw the fireworks display and light show display that they do on the castle. Like, Hogwarts Castle is, like, super far, like you're in the park,
It's
you
in
get to the edge of the park.
distance.
It literally looks like if you, like, could get up to it, it'd be a full-sized fucking castle.
Isn't it?
Because you're in,
No, I don't believe it.
what's that fucking town called?
It's not
Harry
Diagon
Potter?
Alley.
It's not Diagon Alley.
Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade. Diagon Alley is like
Oh, yeah, that's on the
off
other
to
part.
the side.
Yeah.
But
Am I?
it looks cool because it's like it feels like you're there because they did a really good job.
Like,
of
Hagrid's
designing
ride, I
it.
rode that.
Yeah.
Dude, Hagrid's
the
ride would
Hippogriff
fuck
place?
you up.
The Hippogriff ride?
No, yeah. The one where it's like you're basically in a zoology class.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's cool.
Am I having the misconception that you could go inside the castle at one point,
There is a ride that like pretends to go in the castle.
Yeah.
but you don't actually?
No, that castle's like super far away. But
It's
like,
a
its
prop in
scale,
the background.
It's just a
its
prom.
scale is huge though.
That's what I was thinking. It looks like you can go inside of it, but I didn't know if at one point you could.
I think it's like one of those big, almost like a stage prop, where it's not like from an angle it looks real, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. Also, they're not only making another like Harry Potter world, they're like doing the Epic Universe stuff.
Yeah.
They're making video game themed stuff. They're
Yeah.
like doing Nintendo worlds and shit like that.
I
Oh,
saw
really?
Like,
that.
yeah, they're gonna have a Legend of Zelda world.
You know, in
That made
Japan
me
they have a
so-
Yeah, they
Super
have
Mario
it.
World
Yeah,
that
they're bringing
apparently
that
is
here,
pretty
though.
Oh.
Dude,
That's
I
cool.
want to go when that is a thing. I will beg you guys on my knees.
I
to
would
go,
love
'cause
to
that'd
do
be
Do you
it.
remember when
fantastic.
they closed the
I wanna
fucking
kiss-
Lucas
Oh.
Park?
I want to kiss Princess Peach.
Yeah, it's over the
And
summer.
I get kicked
Or they open
out.
it over the summer.
No, they like closed the whole.
No,
park.
you're talking about a
What?
different thing.
What,
Not
the One
Universal.
Piece Park? No, not Universal.
Yeah,
the
that's
One
what-
Piece Park in Japan. They
Yeah.
like closed it down.
Universal in Japan also does One Piece stuff.
They do.
Like, they properly change up some rides sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I'm
not
talking
all
about
the
the like One Piece like park. They like closed it.
Right. Because I was actually talking to one of the Universal guys because we were on a tour. We were on a behind-the-scenes tour because that's how we got to see the light show. It was really nice. I talked to the park guide, and I was talking to him, and I was like, you know, Universal Japan, they do the anime stuff. They do, and I was like, is that like all you're in? He's like, no. What they actually do is that they will switch up some rides' aesthetics. Like if big movies are releasing that year, like they'll do an Ava one, they'll do an Attack on Titan one, they'll do a One Piece one, and I was like, what I wouldn't give to be able to go to like an Attack on Titan event or
I haven't seen a whole lot of anime, but if they did a what's her name? The little fish girl.
Poyo?
Poyo. They
Ponyo?
did a Poyo.
Ponyo?
movie.
That's Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, it's Studio Ghibli.
Oh, my
like,
bad. My bad.
One Piece is straight up owned by Universal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, One Piece, Eva, Attack on Titan, those things are like I believe straight up owned by Universal. Because like if you watch a One Piece movie, you're gonna see the Universal
Yeah.
intro, which is really cool. And
They did a film gold thing, I think, whenever that came out, because that was
And,
a really big movie.
and
And Stampede.
I think with anime really rising here in the West, I think there could be a time when we actually get that.
I hope so. It'd be cool.
Let's make an anime. Knights of the Pound Table anime.
If we
What I
could
wouldn't
afford to
give.
get animators, God, I would love to have an animated thing of me. But that's besides the point. Yeah, with Universal, I love that place. I wanted to go with Caleb and the rest of the guys this year because I want to go to their Halloween Fright Night.
Oh,
Because
I'd love to do
for
Friday
some
night.
reason, when I turned like 20, my whole body was just like, bro, horror stuff? Yeah, they used to make you cry. Now it's poggers.
I was sad that I didn't get to go to because one of their Friday nights was Silent Hill themed. Not just the movie, but the games.
Oh.
I wanted to go to that.
Did they have a dude that was dressed up as Pyramid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
I would have been like, hey, sir.
You know that? Okay, I don't know if you've seen
I
the
would've shit
movie,
my
but one
pants
of
the
my
first time I
favorite
saw 'em,
scenes
though.
from the movie.
Yeah, they chase you.
Yeah, one of
People
my favorite
chase you.
scenes
Oh,
from
they
the
always
movie.
touch you.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's like Pope's Haunted Farm.
Yeah.
They are
Never
not
been to Pope's Haunted Farm.
they are
Sorry.
not allowed to touch you.
So one of my favorite things from the movie is the bathroom scene. If you remember that, with the creature that comes out of the stall, it's covered in barbed wire. That whole bathroom was in the park as a little
Why
area
didn't
you
you
could go
guys
to.
end up going?
Well, one, I
Because
don't
it was the
think
middle
Daniel
of the
and I knew each
school
other.
year, and I was in high school, and my parents were like, "No."
And
That'll
Daniel
do
and I
it.
didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this was recent. I'm sorry.
No,
One of my
this was-
favorite
this was
scenes
years
from
ago.
Silent Hill
No,
was
we should
when
go to next year's.
Pyramid grabs that bitch.
But
and,
yeah,
like,
let's go to
rips her
next
skin
year's.
off and like throws it.
Oh, dude, I
It's
love
Yeah,
so
that's my
funny.
favorite scene from that movie.
It's
Never
so funny.
seen the movie.
It's a good
I've never
movie.
seen it either. I've just seen a couple.
The first
Oh.
one is. I don't know how good the second one is.
Bad.
Really.
The second and third one are really, really bad.
But
Really?
Oh,
like we should like next year.
Let's do fucking Friday nights.
Not this October, but the next October.
Yeah.
I'll have
Hopefully-
graduated by then.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'll still be in school, but I don't fucking care.
But
That
well, also
shit is
you'll
not-
be on online, so
Well, if I'm at insert college name here in where I plan to get my apartment,
yeah.
it might be different, but I don't care.
Also, plus you live in Florida, so you'll be close to the park.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to go with you guys because I think going to Halloween Horror Nights would be so fun. Like Pope's Haunted Farm, yeah, that's cool once. but
We
then-
got yelled at when we went to Pope's Haunted Farm.
yeah by a gnome.
A tiny woman.
Wait, you got yelled at?
Yeah,
Elaborate?
Me and Cole were fucking cracking jokes the whole time.
What's
like
her-
because
what's
we
her
were
address?
scared, but like it's way easier to cope with something when you make fun of it.
Oh, 100%.
So like
We said Joaquin Phoenix's 2019 Joker probably 100 times that night.
because they were all dressed like clowns.
Yeah.
Everyone was dressed like a clown.
Okay, that's
Whoa.
funny.
That's why I want to go to
Joaquin
Halloween
Phoenix's
Horror Nights
2019 Joker.
because they dress as different stuff. Like they have a Beetlejuice themed like haunted house you can walk through.
Oh,
That's cool.
Like that's this year's one of them. 'Cause there's like 5 or 6.
Why don't we go this year?
Caleb, cough up the money. Let's go.
Caleb, sacrifice your entire wallet so we can have fun.
We can go on a weekend. I would not care. I'd recommend buying the season pass.
For everybody.
No, there's $900
Oh, ew.
or $500.
Oh, I'm sorry. I yelled in the mic.
No, you're fine.
$500.
Yes, but you have to remember a ticket a day is like $200.
Oh, fair enough.
But if you buy a season pass, you also get one free ticket to Halloween Horror Nights. So like one night on our trip, we get to go to the Halloween Horror Nights thing. But it's only once, so we have to cram everything into one night.
We get up at 4 a.m. We show up at the park.
Then it's Halloween Horror Nights by like 9 a.m.
Oh. Yeah.
Stupid.
But like
Don't
Halloween
be
Horror
stupid.
Nights, I think they closed down the park at like 7 or 8, and they switched to Halloween Horror Nights. And then they stopped looking at the wall.
Please don't bring it up. God damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, that's
God damn it.
I don't want to do this. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
That was mean. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
But like, yeah, they like convert like buildings into haunted houses that you walk through. Taylor, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna sit like this.
Taylor,
No.
don't sit like that. Come on. Come on.
No, I want to be
Just a
difficult.
big bug.
No, I want to be difficult. Caleb, when he wakes up in the morning, I want to be
I
difficult.
want to be angry.
The fucking death glare he's giving her. Oh, I thought Daniel was gonna do one too.
Oh!
The fucking
I did want
She
to
yelled at me for doing that, and then she did it to me. I was like, "Oh, you can do it, but I can't do it." Yeah, fucker.
Okay, all right, hold on.
All right, yeah,
no,
no,
knock
this is
over
a
the
good truth.
microphone.
But yeah, idiot.
right in the face, dude.
I got it right in the cheek. They called me quick draw. Are you okay? Did that hurt?
That hurt really bad.
Are you serious? I'm so sorry.
That
I don't.
hurts so
To
bad.
me,
There's
these
no
things
way
don't
that
hurt too
hurt.
Yes,
bad.
it did. I might. You know how fucking sensitive my skin is.
No, I do not.
Okay, well it is. Don't do it again.
I'm very
Okay,
sorry.
well it is.
Okay, well it is.
Stop.
Look at the fucking peaks.
I said the no.
Daniel, you got any last words, cowboy?
I said the no word. You're gonna have to crop that one out.
What'd you say?
The
Don't mention it. It might not hear
the
it.
F.
Oh God, how? I'm gonna have to really search for that one. 36 minutes. I'm just gonna have to remember around there.
It may not have gotten picked up, but if it did, I'll do a censor noise at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your censor noise from the last one. I
It
listened
was,
to the.
It was so
it
good.
caught me off guard. It was so loud. It was
We
so
were listening
funny.
to it in the car, and it was like.
You say the last episode was the worst episode. I think it was our best one.
It was funny, but
Really?
man, it was all over the place.
We had to pause twice because I said a real gamer word, not one that could just be censored. I had to take that one out.
Gamer.
My phone.
Karina found her gifts.
gamer.
Wait, what happened?
So I actually bought my girlfriend some belly button piercings
That's cute.
because she has a belly button piercing. So I was like, yeah, this will be fun.
She likes them, which is a good sign.
Yeah. But I bought her a dinosaur one and a handsome Squidward
Bro,
one.
yeah, who wouldn't want a SpongeBob themed belly button piercing?
Well, there were like 4, but I got the handsome Squidward one specifically because I was like, I gotta.
Yeah, who wouldn't want one?
You
of
gotta
those?
treat my woman.
But
SpongeBob's
yeah. So
the
I
shit,
guess I don't know what we're gonna talk about now. We kind of like just exhausted.
Okay, goodbye.
No, we still
How much
got
time
more
we
time. Okay, what was our other topic?
Stop.
Gonna touch your
I
little
think you're
toes?
Like
What's
a-
that sound? Everybody look. Let's go.
We could talk about how I ripped my toenails off.
Yeah, Caleb ripped his toenails out.
Oh,
Caleb, why'd you rip your toenails out?
They
Please.
were
Touch me. Then don't do that.
they were messed up and they had a big bruise underneath them and they were like disconnected and they weren't growing back in properly. So instead of going to the doctor, I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll do it myself." So I just cut down the middle and ripped the sides off.
Oh
That's
yeah,
disgusting.
Quaid's ingrown toenails ingrown again.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Told him he should just do what I did and take it off. Because mine don't really hurt
take
too
it
bad
off.
anymore.
Bet you they hurt like a lot when you did it.
Oh, we could talk about
Yeah,
new
they're
replicant.
alright.
We haven't really.
Oh
talked
yeah,
about
I
that.
said I actually couldn't talk about Near Replicant because you weren't going to be on this episode. Yeah, me and Daniel both bought Near Replicant, which I believe is a remake.
It's a remake of the Japanese version of the first Nier game.
Yeah, because the one we got, you play as an old man getting his daughter, right?
In the American version, you play as an old man, or as the old man, and then in the Japanese version, it's the same character except brother and then father. That's the only difference.
Mhm. You go from dad to twink.
Yeah, basically. So the Japanese version has always been Twink Boy,
Yeah.
and then for the localization team, Square Enix was like, "This isn't gonna go well with Western audience. We need it to be like a dad." So they made it an old guy,
Yeah.
a dad. But literally, other than like some small dialogue changes, because it's been a while since I've
Played the
messed
first one.
with the original one.
Yeah.
Because I never played it. I watched playthroughs of it though.
Sure.
But as far as I remember, the only major changes between the two were like some dialogue and minor story elements. I think everything else was.
And what's weird about me owning the new Nier game is Daniel knows I wasn't a super big fan of Automata.
Well, and it was funny because your opinion on Automata was my opinion on a lot of things. Was you thought it was a really good game, you just didn't enjoy it
Yeah.
yourself, which I find it funny that you're enjoying this one because they play almost exactly
Very similar,
the same.
but I think I just enjoy the story like a lot more than I enjoyed Automata's.
I think Replicant is a massive downgrade because I don't get to see 2B's massive cheeks. I'm kidding.
With a bazillion fucking polygons in it.
Yeah.
No, I like Automata a lot. I like TJ.
I feel like
if
the
he ever comes on
story
podcast.
in Automata and Replicant, Automata is very open.
Yeah.
Like, because they have those 26 different endings, which I know a lot of them are joke endings, but they do have straight up, I think it's like 5 or 6 very important different endings.
I believe it's about 5, if I remember correctly.
And whereas Nier Replicant, I believe it just has like 1 or 2. 2 or 3, I think. Well, it doesn't have 26 endings in general.
Yeah. And to be fair, 90% of the 26 endings are literally joke endings that last for like, it's like a text wall that pops up that's like a sentence long and you load back, previous checkpoint.
Yeah.
But no, Replicant is similar in that there's a lot to do and there's a lot of important side story stuff in that one as well.
Which I didn't realize, because I like got to the whole like
Yeah.
second town and I was like, there were no side quests. Where were the side quests?
There's a lot of side quests.
Yeah, and then I went back to the first town and everybody was like, hey, we have a side quest for you. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, there's and
I actually beat the first boss recently, the lizard thing.
yeah, I need to pick it back up because I've gotten a few new games recently, so I haven't been juggling between a few.
Yeah, so I stopped playing Nier because I got Kingdom Hearts, which,
Yeah.
Nier, mechanically a better game, story-wise, yeah, I'd say it's a better game too. But, man, I just absolutely love Kingdom Hearts.
No, but I'm enjoying Replicant, and for anybody that was a fan of Automata, I'd say it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth the buy. It's really good. I'm enjoying myself a lot with it.
I'm also enjoying myself. I would also recommend it.
The music still slaps.
Music is really good.
Yeah, Automata's music was...
Slap on some headphones and you just...
I use that for D&D music. I use Automata for D&D, and I'm going to use Replicants for D&D music too, because I have it on Spotify already.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, music slaps, gameplay's good, story is pretty captivating. All around good so far. I don't want to say a whole lot about any
story-wise, just because spoilers.
I don't want to throw it out there. Maybe a couple episodes down the line we'll talk more in depth about it.
Once we've actually both beaten it.
Yeah, that too. So far.
Also, one
very
thing I
good.
will say about that game that I just genuinely love: my favorite voice actor, Liam O'Brien. I absolutely love that man. Would absolutely kiss that man on his cheeks. His face cheeks, not his butt cheeks.
No, I'm about to say, which cheese?
I mean,
Love that man. He is the Grimoire in that game.
Yeah.
I'm
Grimoire.
And it just straight up gives me like Gara vibes, and I was like, yes. I get to take Daddy O'Brien with me on this journey. This is an absolute delight.
I do like Grimoire Vice's character a lot. He's one of my favorite characters so far.
I just really like that he was by my favorite voice actor.
Fair enough. So yeah, Nier Replicants. Oh, I just got Hell Let Loose. I'm probably the only one who gives a shit about that game.
I have no clue what that is.
Do you remember Postscriptum? Because I told you about that one.
Not very much. Postscriptum, isn't that Arma thing too?
Arma. Yeah, kind of. So it's...
Well, you called it Arma Light, I believe, because I believe we've talked about it before on the podcast.
So it's in the same category as Arma, in that it is an FPS, but it's a sim.
Like Arma?
Yeah, like Arma. It's a sim. It's more of a realistic shooter as opposed to kind of like a fun shooter, because Call of Duty is not realistic.
Call of Duty should have been.
And Halo is not realistic. So these are meant to be like realistic combat to emulate what a battle's like. So Postscriptum is one I've been playing for a while, and I like Postscriptum a lot, but it has issues. One of my main issues with Postscriptum is that the shooting mechanics kind of fucking suck. They're not. It's not fun to shoot. Like the MP40, a German submachine gun chambered in 9mm. It's a lethargic gun. It doesn't shoot very fast, and it has a very manageable recoil. I've shot one myself. It really doesn't kick up a whole lot on you. In that game, you shoot an MP40 and you're up, facing the ceiling in about 2 seconds. And that's pretty much how it is with all automatic guns in that game, which I fucking hate because most of them are chambered in pistol calibers and they don't do that in real life. Hell Let Loose is basically the same as Postscriptum, except I would say overall, at least in the shooting mechanics department, it's a better game there. It's still in early access, whereas Postscriptum is full released. So Postscriptum has a lot more depth to it so far, but Hell Let Loose is getting there, so they still have a ways to go. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's interesting.
You mentioned shooting guns. Brian and I actually recently went to the range with Quaid. I'm sure he probably talked to you about it just a little bit.
No, he didn't.
You saw his gun yesterday. His
Yeah.
I believe it was a Glock, right?
Yeah, Glock, I think it was a 17 compact.
But he has like this whole like mech suit is what I'm gonna call it that he puts it in. Like, you have the gun. He then puts it into a thing that now has extended the barrel, has a scope on it, has a back to it.
Oh, he put it in a chassis. Okay, yeah. There's
A mech suit
There's a
for guns.
So specifically for Glocks, there are a few. I think one of them's called like the FMG9 or something like that. I don't remember. It's in Rainbow Six. It looks like a little fold-out gun, and that's literally what it is. It's a Glock stuck in a chassis that gives it a stock and extended barrel, and it literally folds up into like a little briefcase thing. You can unfold it, and that's a real-life thing. I think it's called the FMG9 in Rainbow. I don't know. I have no idea, but I can't remember the real name of it. And there's a few other systems like that where it's basically just a Glock in a fancy housing that gives it a stock and an extension on the barrel. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me that he has that.
Yeah, it was really fun to shoot. You know, I still have the same problem I always have when I shoot guns. I am a little too high.
Yeah.
You take me up to an open field, the bullet might end up at a road, about 20 miles away.
Yeah, you guys went to a range that I cannot stand.
Really? Why do you not like shooters?
I hate that place. Well, let's not mention the name. They might find out where it is. I hate that place because, number one, they ripped off my mom, which is a bit of a long story. Number two, most of the guys in there that I've ever talked to are really condescending. I understand I'm a young guy compared to most of the guys who work there. But as far as guns go, I've shot competitively, and I have certificate. I'm a range master.
Yeah.
Or a range officer, excuse me. I work at a shooting range.
Shut up.
So, like, I know I know a fair bit about firearms and how they work.
Yeah, if I ever need advice about guns, you're probably the one person I go to.
I'm not, just some other 21-year-old kid who doesn't know shit about firearms but thinks they're cool. I actually know something about them. Nonetheless, every time I go there, they always talk to me in this condescending manner, like I don't know anything about any of these guns. And
I know exactly what you mean. That's how I get spoken to, literally anywhere I am if I'm by myself.
So I can't stand going there because they always talk to me like this. And okay, yeah, man, you're 40, but I've shot in the top 50% of multiple competitions and all this other shit, and I'm a range officer. Like, I probably have just as much knowledge and experience as you in the grand scheme of things. Maybe not, but I mean, I don't think you have any right talking to me like that. Whatever. And then their indoor range sucks. I hate it.
It's not all that.
Because you can only shoot pistols in it, and it's hot and ugh.
Stinky.
Yeah, it's hot and stinky, and there's like no air conditioning. And
You can't only shoot pistols in it. I saw a few shotgun shells on the ground.
Well, yeah, but you're only allowed to shoot like low brass, like bird shot. You can't shoot like a 1-ounce slug in there. So you can shoot, like bird shot and then pistols, and that's it.
Whereas when we go, we just, unload the fucking arsenal.
Yeah, the last time we went to the range, it was like me, TJ's friend from Ohio, and we brought the whole spread. We had, man, if we
was it his friend or was it his brother?
No, it was his friend.
Oh,
it was a friend he's known since like high school.
I still need to go to the range with TJ.
Yeah. So we went out to the range I like to get, the one I work at.
Yes.
The outdoor range, which it's
work
hot,
at.
Yeah. It's hot and humid out there, but we need to work out. I'm starting back there soon.
Oh, really? You're going back?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But, it's funny because we always make the joke that whenever me and TJ go out to the range, we normally bring the entire spread, both of our arsenals of weapons, and we don't own like a crap ton of guns, but between me and him, we probably own about 20. So it's a fair bit to stuff in some cars, and we always make the joke that if we get pulled over, it's gonna be like, man, they got enough for a small army.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
Ripping up his underwear, I think.
What the fuck?
It's a lovely bra you have, ma'am.
Okay.
Did you rip up your underwear?
It was broken.
Caleb just ripped off
So I'm
his
taking it
underwear.
We're in a
The
thong
waistband.
now.
He
Yeah.
is, in fact.
Yeah, so we bring out this full spread of weapons. We always make the joke about getting pulled over, how a cop would be very, very nervous because we just got a pile of guns in the back of a car. So that's funny.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving.
Leaving
I'm
this
just
is
changing the way I'm
fucking
sitting.
Troglodyte. What the fuck, man?
Feed my face, feed my face, feed my face.
There's that one.
You're good.
Caleb, man. What the fuck?
It was coming off, so I pulled it off.
Fair enough.
Well, alrighty then.
That was a lot more than I thought it was going
Oh, I gotta stretch my legs out.
Everybody back?
No, I just. my
That's
leg
weird.
was-
They've been gone for like 30 minutes, dude.
Well, they've got other stuff they gotta do. I just.
Oh, I
My
thought they were
legs-
just all going to get some food.
No, they're making. Rico's got to stop at Barnes and Noble because he's looking for a D&D book, and my leg's falling asleep. That's why I'm standing up.
Yeah,
It's
you're
doing
fine.
the TV static.
What are we gonna eat?
I don't know. You're an adult.
Caleb.
Find your own food.
I was about to say, he doesn't have to pay for us until tomorrow.
Fair.
Huh? Who? What?
Your party. Your party.
I'm not providing food. Just drinks.
Ugh. And we'll make
There
Quinn
will
buy
be.
food.
There will be a cake.
It's another thing we didn't do.
Get drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
We have to
go
go do that.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I got
can do
plenty
it
of beer in the
on the way
house still,
I don't
and
drink beer.
yeah, I know you don't.
Caleb, anything you want to add?
Not that I
static.
can think of.
Taylor, anything you want to add? No?
It
Right,
was
Caleb?
nice to get to be here.
Yeah.
That's it.
What are we calling the episode?
Yeah, it's about 52 minutes in.
Thanks for listening. I'm sorry with shit.
Wasn't shit, just when Daniel and I can talk, we can fill a podcast.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, easily. Caleb, go ahead and hit him with that outro. See you next time.